Greetings, my fellow travelers. Just the other day, I flew over this particular base with one of the corvettes. Bit of a time to find a spot to land. The terrain is hilly, for lack of a better word. And we're going to go visit over there, but this is the original base. It's part of the Redux Omega expedition. Basically built as was required for completing the expedition. It just kept on building. Yeah, I'm rather pleased with this. Over here, it wasn't so much a prefab, but this guy multiplied 3 times in size. Don't even remember how I managed to do that. And I got overambitious, put a bunch of stone panels down, tried to turn it into a patio area, and eventually it just didn't look right because, well, you can't tell the game, in the circle I want a floor of stone. So I ended up deleting it and replacing it with the smaller prefab. Yep. I just collected a nip dip a short while ago. And there's a Nautilon somewhere down there. I do believe there are some lights to guide you that way, or maybe some lights to guide you back. Yeah, now this is inspired from a photograph, picture of a game or some fantasy setting type thing of a hotel with a large Olympic-sized pool, which would be that. And unfortunately, as somebody said sometimes about the game, builder's fatigue kicked in. Because let's be very honest, putting down several dozen stone floor panels is just a little bit tedious. In the picture, this is actually a clock tower, but since we don't have clocks, I actually turned into a high dive tower, and over here was supposed to be the hotel over that section. And I just ran out of steam, and well, at this point I've run out of interest. Since I don't like leaving stuff half done or cluttering up the environment, I'll be deleting it, but I figured at least showcase it as it is before I do so. Sometimes the bitmap works and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like, I wish you could landscape and just build this with some even spot, put a big H, and land your corvettes here. Because where does it want to land? It lands in the water over there, its nose is in the building, its engines are in the water. And while one person worked with the corvette landing in water by building an island on top of the corvette, generally, they seem to be 3/4 of the way into the water, which kind of defeats the purpose of having an exit. I mean, granted, we have exosuits and all that, but in the picture, this was a sun deck area. No comments. And this is the luxury condo. The concierge's desk. I was gonna, put a little sitting area. Again, builder's fatigue. Yeah, you need a maid or janitorial droid or something. So yeah, kitchen, living room, entertainment section, master bedroom with one hell of a view. They're technically speaking the same size, but they're arranged differently. You know, the stairs is away from the entrance. On the other side, the stairs is towards the entrance. This would be your Starfleet teleporter. I know it's an appearance modifier, but fuck it, it looks like a Starfleet, Star Trek teleporter pad, single. All right, so living area, kitchen, entertainment area, master bedroom. And walkway towards a natural preserve for people who want to walk in over and have a look at green stuff. So, I'm not going to walk all the way over there. Unless I'm misremembering. Yeah, I am misremembering. I am going to walk all the way over there because, well, there's no short-range teleporter pad. You see what I mean by hilly terrain? You know, if I was a cattle rancher, okay, great. The cows have got all this grass to munch. Wonderful. You know, and on an island, so there's no predators. Did I number them? Apparently not. So that one is literally for the purpose of exiting. This one goes to the second floor. Remembering, this is supposed to be a clock tower. All right, my fellow travelers. And that's it. Yeah, I didn't want to put a door, and I didn't want to put stairs and ladders and stuff. So yeah, it works out. And yeah, there would have been the hotel here. 3-story maybe? But I just ran out of steam, and the number of setbacks in the game this year pretty much lost interest. So this is my Redux Omega save, and this is the base I built part of that expedition. Redux Omega PoirierGaming. Interesting. Let's do that. Because from there I can go to the freighter. Bob's your uncle. planning on renaming the save by the name of the freighter. Because pretty much it's the only base I've got left. I mean, the Fallen Giant base is utilitarian, it's a placeholder, it's more meant for, you know, people who are doing the Dreams of the Deep quest. And how many people inducted their system are doing it? Doubt that many. And the featured bases are not showing. Can't imagine why. If you're ever at the Anomaly and those bases are showing, go there. They are spectacular. Some of them are not in Euclid, so that actually opens you a step into another galaxy. Cheers, my fellow travelers. Take care.
This is the end, beautiful friend.